Al at HANKSTERS of Daytona Beach, Florida. We got a really neat vehicle for you today, 1971 Chevrolet pickup truck. But this guy's a little different than the way it left the factory. This particular one has a 454 in it, nice set of long tube headers on it, a wind aluminum intake manifold, billet valve pan covers, you can see them, they're real expensive, and they're chrome plated on top of that. Holley vacuum, secondary carburetor, power steering, power brakes, 4-pass huge radiator with this guy. Chrome alternator, the undercarriage of this thing is nice, but this engine compartment is absolutely stunning. Even the paint underneath the hood, the finish underneath this hood and in the fender wells is as nice as the finish on the fenders, the hood, and the rest of the vehicle. Really a great looking vehicle. Very high quality, and you got a 454 in a 71 short bed pickup truck. So this guy will get down the road if you wanted to. Okay, going across the front end of our 71 short box truck, cowl induction hood really adds some real sport flair to a plain hooded pickup truck. Really looks great on this vehicle, and it's a steel hood on top of that, not a fiberglass one or not an added scoop. In its entirety, it's a steel manufactured hood. No broken pieces out of the plastic grill, as you can see, and it is the original equipment grill that came with it. All the aluminum bright trim around it, the anodization is real nice yet. Not absolutely flawless, but very, very, very nice. So it is original to the truck. It's very, very nice. Bezels around the headlights, excellent condition. They appear to be new, for real fresh looking. Chrome on the front bumper is real nice, no marks or dings in it. The parking lights, the lenses are clean and clear. Nice bright lights. The front end of this truck is as nice as you could ever hope to have a 71 Chevy pickup truck nose. Okay, going down our driver's side, you can see the side marker lights are real nice. All the bright trim around them is nice, and they fit on the fender excellent. Finish again is very, very exemplary on this vehicle. If you look, you can't see it from the photos or from the video, but the paint on this truck is really exceptional, very exceptional. Going down the front fender to the door, real nice fitment there. The cowl area to the hood is real nice. Original wiper arms, aftermarket, upscaled later model blades on it to give it a little better wipe. Tinted windshield, trim around the windshield is nice. The little tiny mark here, and there are a few marks right along this piece here. This little tiny section here has some marks on it. Again, you may not be able to see them, but I'm just telling you they're there. 20-inch chrome wheels on this vehicle with the lowering system that they have, the springs, the lowering springs, done correctly. So it's going to ride, it's going to handle, and it's going to do everything as it was when it was new, only lower. It's going to give you a little bit more stability, a little better handling. Disc brakes in the front. Trim around the windows. Your wipes are really, really nice on the truck. I don't really see anything at all. The rubber around the wings is very, very nice. Moldings and seals around the doors are all new, and fuzzies are real nice, nothing worn. Wooden steering wheel in it, 3-spoke with the Chevy emblem on the center. Original equipment dash. Bucket seats and a console. Buckets and a console in this guy. Black with a black headliner to match, padded headliner to match it. So you have a real sporty looking vehicle here. Cowl induction hood, 20-inch wheels, bucket seats, console, wood wheel. You got a real sports car type truck here. Chrome on the handle is very, very nice. It appears to be absolutely perfect, brand new. Shuts as it should. Everything is nice and lined up. Door to the back of the cab. Going down the back window. Again, a couple very, very little marks. That, again, I'm pointing them out, but you're not going to replace them. You're not going to do anything with them. They're so minuscule, you're just going to leave them alone. Bedside. This thing is all tin, which you can see from underneath when we did our undercarriage video. Everything was totally rust-free, undisturbed. Bedside is really nice. Fender lips the same way. Again, 20 inches in the back. Rubber in the back's obviously a little bigger size than it is in the front, but really nice set of tires. Side marker light in the back, just the same as the front, absolutely flawless. Nice bedside, nice alignment of the door, front fender, and cab on the driver's side. I don't see anything out of line here at all. Very, very high quality truck. Okay, going around the back of our C10 little short box. Lenses, tail light, really, really nice and clean and shiny. Backup light the same way. No dents whatsoever, distortion on the tailgate on this vehicle. Chrome on the back bumper is really nice. As you can see, the bumper fitment is also really right on. It's spot on. Two little chrome down, turned down exhaust extensions, which you can hardly see, but they're there. Just a very, very nicely done vehicle. You can see again, you know, the entire bed, wider wheel wells to house those larger tires in the back with the 20-inch rubber. But no dents again on the tailgate, no dents in the bed. Everything is as it was when it was brand spanking new. There we go. Yeah, no problems whatsoever in the back end. Tail light on this side is the same as it is on that side. Nice and shiny and clean, fresh looking, no cracks or anything in it. Again, laser straight down the side of the tailgate, no issues. Very, very nice truck back. Again, the back window, little tiny mark here on the trim when they were putting it on. No dings or marks up on the roof or anything. Again, this door, everything is fresh as it was on the other side. Same way, door handle, chrome, the button, everything is just as smooth and nice as it could possibly be. This thing is really a nice truck. You can see the fitment of the door to the back end of the cab is just absolutely flawless. You can't even feel it's there. The rocker panel to the door, the fitment is exactly the same. It lines up flawlessly. Door to the front fender, same way. This whole vehicle is like that. It's really well constructed. Side marker light in the front, same way as the other ones, all brand new, all nice and fresh. Rubber all fresh around everything. You see the interior of this thing is just outstanding. Bucket seats, console, black carpeting, you know, red and black accents all through this thing. Wood steering wheel, chrome door sills on it, brand new latches, locks. Everything closes and latches the way it should. This truck is really, really a great looking vehicle. It's in excellent condition. I can't find a single stone chip anywhere on here, not even anything to brush touch, not even the smallest little minute detail. Everything's new in the bed. The truck presents itself to be a brand new 1971 big block, really tricked out Chevy pickup truck. The truck is just absolutely over the top. And it has a bed. And if you really needed to, you could probably heap this up with river gravel or compost or bark chips for your landscaping. You could use it as a real truck. I'm just kidding, you'd never do this to that truck. But it is an absolute fantastic vehicle. It runs just the way it looks. It's one of the nicest trucks you'll ever find, and we have it available here at HANKSTERS, along with a whole bunch of other ones. We got about 6 of these. This is the nicest, I feel, of the bunch. There's one with lumpy fenders on it that's black that's probably equal this quality. But this truck is really an exemplary example of an absolute flawless 71 Chevrolet pickup truck. And it's here at HANKSTERS. All right, hi Al at HANKSTERS in Daytona Beach, Florida. We're underneath our 1971 Chevrolet pickup truck. Kind of a really different truck we got here. It's been lowered some. It has brand new lowered springs, front and rear coils, of course. AA arm front suspension in the front. New calipers, new hardware, brand spanking new rotors on the front. Heavy duty sway bar. Looks like inch and 5/8, inch and 3/4. I'm sorry, inch and 3/4 headers on the 454 engine that's in our vehicle. New fuel pump, brand spanking new gear reduction starter on it. You can see no oil leaks on the oil pan at all, and on the 3-speed turbo tranny that's behind this vehicle. The exhausts are 2 1/4 inch pipes heading toward the rear. You can see the perimeter frame. It's a full perimeter frame on these cars. That there's no marks or scuffs or scale or rust or anything on it anywhere, none. H pipe that gives you a little bit more mid-range and top-end power with these vehicles. Crossover pipe. Floor pans are really exceptionally nice on the vehicle. They have original undercoating on them yet, neatened up with some black paint. Where they go on to the rocker panels, the welds are real nice and clean yet. Substructure crossover is really nice on it. It's not bent up at all either. Brand spanking new mount on the back of the transmission, and the crossover for that mount is also a brand spanking new one too. The housing cover, the bell housing cover, is missing, which is really common with all the vehicles we have down here at the South. You know, they kind of leave them off because it allows a lot of that heat to get out. And yeah, there are cooling lines for the oil of the transmission, but without that cover on there, it does give the air a chance to circulate and keep the transmission fluid a lot cooler. So there is none on it. If it were to go north, we could absolutely put a dust cover on it for someone. It's not an issue. Heading toward the back again, you know, the drive shaft appears to have new universal joints on it. Frame, all the rivets, there's no scale, no rust on this frame at all. None, zero. Really great looking car. We're halfway back through it. 2 1/4 pipes go into 2 Flowmaster mufflers, and it appears to be 2 1/4 pipes out the back also. So we'll continue back through and see what else we can find. Okay, going back toward the rear, and we got the bed, the end of the cab. As I said, the floors are just absolutely gorgeous. There's no dents or marks or rust or deterioration at all on it. The same thing holds true for the bed. The bed floor appears to have been brand new. It's been replaced. It's a brand new bed floor. Wheel housings have been widened due to the huge tires that are on the back of this guy. Swing arms are the original swing arm type rear suspension. Heavy duty Chevy rear. New shocks in the front, new shocks in the back. Again, the frame toward the rear is just undisturbed in any way. There's no scale, no rust, no deterioration whatsoever. The bed sides, you can see the roll downs on both bed sides and the back are just nice and clean. No repair on them ever at any point. It's a really great looking car. Drum fin brakes in the rear. 2 chrome turned down exhaust tips. Again, the shortened springs for the rear to allow the car to be a little bit lower, and low profile tires also on the vehicle. It's a great looking vehicle underneath. You can see there's absolutely no scale, no rust, no problems whatsoever, and also no leaks. You can see the driveline is absolutely dry as a bone. Same with the rear end. It's a nice straight car underneath. Very, very, very nice.